It's 4:24 in the morning. I couldn't sleep anymore. I got up at 3 a.m. Why? Because I got a message from somebody. And they said, Joe, I took your goal setting webinar. And I loved it. My problem is I can't afford your masterclass. I can't afford to invest any money right now because I'm pretty broke. I don't really have a lot of money. I have close to 12 children. My husband has a pretty low-end job. And I just don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. So what advice could you give somebody that's stuck? What advice could you give somebody that's literally stuck? I was thinking to myself, was I ever stuck? I mean, I've never had 12 children. I have 5 kids, but I've never had 12 children. The question is, was I ever stuck? And I remember I was stuck. Of course I was stuck. I was stuck. There were many times that I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I knew what to do. I just didn't know how I would do it. So the first step I would tell you, if you're watching this and you're stuck and you're at the bottom, because the bottom level, there's different levels to success, right? There's a pyramid. I showed you guys the pyramid. If you didn't see the pyramid, go to joeapfelbaum.com/goals. You can see the pyramid. But if you see the pyramid is, you're on the bottom and you're stuck. And if you're stuck, you're not thinking about what you want. You're just thinking about ultimately how you feel. You're not really rationalizing, and you're not even aware that you're not doing that. You're basically just like, I'm stuck. I'm just stuck. You're focusing on what you don't have, completely focusing on your problems, instead of focusing on what you want to create in your life. And you're not aware of it. So I would tell you, you need awareness. You need to really clarify, what do you want to create for yourself? Like, sit down and think about, okay, you get so stuck on trying to figure out how to do it that you end up not even thinking about what you want. If I take myself back to where I was when I was stuck, I was so busy telling myself that I'm not good enough, that I don't have a way to do it, I don't know how to do it, I'm never going to know how to do it, I'm always going to be stuck, life sucks, I got to get lucky, I got to win the lotto. And if you see right over there, you see this? That's my lotto tickets. I'm going to put up a bunch of lotto tickets there to remind me that once I used to buy lotto tickets. At one point in my life, I used to buy lotto tickets and hope for the best. And hope's a great thing. Let me tell you, hope's a great, great thing. But hope's not a great strategy. So if you want to get unstuck, you got to really ask yourself, what do I want? What do I want? You got to write down on a piece of paper what you want, and you got to look at it and say, okay, is this smart? Do I really want this? Do I really, really want this? Not like, it was Rosh Hashanah one year, which is like the New Year, the Jewish New Year's, and we all sit around and we think about, okay, Hashem, God, send me something, right? So I looked at the guy that was sitting right next to me, and I said, hey, dude, listen, this is a couple years ago. Dude, what do you want? And he says, I want to make a good living. I just want a good living. And this guy was working hard, 12, 14 hours a day. And I said, you're not making a good living right now? He's like, no. I was like, it's clear to me why you're not making a good living. He's like, what are you talking about? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Why don't I deserve to make a good... I didn't say you don't deserve it. I'm just saying it's clear to me why you're not making a good living. He's like, why? Because I ask you what you want, and you say, I just want to make a good living. So you're making a good living. God decided that you're making a good living. That's good enough for you. That's your standards. I mean, that's what you have. The life that you have right now is a result of your standards. You're willing to put up with it. If you weren't willing to put up with it, you'd do something about it. But you're willing to put up with it. So what I would tell this woman is you're willing to put up with not having any money because that's what you're willing to put up with. You have to take your shoulds, I should have more money, and turn them into a must. I must have more money. And when your shoulds become a must, your life changes. You lift your standards up, and your standards go up for yourself and for the people around you. And suddenly, you realize you don't need more resources. You just need to learn to be more resourceful. So I told this person that was sitting next to me, I said, what's your goal? And he said, I don't, more money, a lot of money. I was like, that's not a goal. That's a wish. That's a hope. That's a dream. And hope's a great thing. It's not a good strategy. What is your goal? He's like, I never really thought about it. And I was like, that's where you are. You're stuck. You're stuck. You never really thought about it. You just want more. You just know that whatever you have right now, you don't want. And whatever you resist persists. That's what's going on for you. That's what went on for me for many years. I was just focusing on what I didn't want. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want the other thing. I don't want the other thing. And I'm a pretty positive guy. But I wasn't a pretty positive guy because I thought I was positive because I was focused on all the things in life that were great. But at the end of the day, my mind was focused on the things I didn't want, and I got more of that. So you have to really figure out what you want. So I said, pick a specific number. He's like, ooh, I don't want to do that. I said, why? He's like, because, I don't know, maybe the number will be too low. And then I'll get screwed. Maybe the number will be too low and you'll get screwed? Really? Maybe you're going to pick a number that's too low. So pick a number that's higher. Maybe it'll be too high and I don't deserve it. I was like, all right, dude, listen. I don't know about you, but I got to take action right now. I got to focus on my number. So pick a number. Dude, just pick it. I don't care if it's too high. I don't care if it's too low. Just pick a gosh darn number and go pray. Go take every energy that you have. Take all your emotions. Take your passion. Take your excitement. Take everything you have. Pick a number and go for it. So he's like, all right, listen. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do this for you, Joe. And he went and did it. And guess what? He didn't hit his number within a year. But he almost got there. He actually quit his job and started a business. Second year, he comes back to me. He's like, dude, I actually hit my number. I was like, I was like, yes, you hit your number. Guess why? He's like, I don't know why. I was like, because you picked a number. Did you pick a number this year? He's like, oh my God, you're being so tough on me. I was like, I'm not being tough on you. Pick a number. Pick a freaking number. And then think about that number and make it realistic that you're going to have that number, and that number will come to you. You really have to pick a smart number. Pick specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound. Pick it by when. Pick a number. I don't care what the number is. I don't care if you don't know how. Pick a number. What's your number? When you pick a number, something magic starts happening. When you pick a number, something really magical starts happening. In your brain, you start trying to figure out a way to make the number happen. I just crazy. Because till now, you don't have a number. You're just worried. And when you don't have a number, when the number's 1,000,000 or when the number's 100,000 or when the number's 30,000 or whatever it is, it doesn't matter what the number is. Pick a number. I'm going to say this over again. Pick a freaking number. Pick by when. I have a 5-step goal-setting framework. You want it? You want it? Go to joeapfelbaum.com/goal framework. You can download it. It's free. 5-step goal-setting framework. Go get it. I don't know. Look, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you're stuck because you're putting up with wherever you are, and that's what it is. If you're getting random results, that's something else. That's the next level up, random results. If you're getting random results, you're the next level up. It's because you lack strategy. You need to have a better plan. You're aware that you don't have what you want. You kind of know what you want. It's in your head. You haven't written it down. You know what you want. You know how much money you need. It's in your head. You haven't written it down. You lack a strategy. How to write it down properly. Go get the 5-step goal-setting framework. Download it. Put your number in there. Put your deadline in there. Break it down. Brainstorm. Like the whole thing. It's right there, and I even put up a video. It's not the perfect video, but I put up a video. After you download, you can watch the video. It shows you how to fill it out. And I'll make a better video later. I just did it quickly. Look, it's New Year's. That thing's happening. The next step is you're getting good results, but not great results. And if you're getting good results and you're not getting great results, it's because you lack accountability. You write your goals down and you don't follow through. Go get the framework because there's accountability in the framework. Anyway, I'm going to go because I got to do my morning routine, but I was just pumped to create this video for you because I love you and I want you to have the best year ever. Happy 2018. I'll see you on the other side.